So I'm over here with Joseph Herzog from the Herzog Winery. We're over here to showcase my new wine, the Chateau Schechtman. Back in October, he invited me out to his winery, and I got to sift through a bunch of different barrels, taste, smell, sample, talk about new other projects as well. And it was just a really, really good time. Seeing this bottle just transports me to that memory.
I have to tell you, I'm impressed because you said something that caught my attention. You said my wine, and it truly is your wine because we spent a whole day in that barrel room and we were tasting, I think it was more than 25 wines
there was a
that
lot.
we tasted through that day. I mean, part of it we actually had fun with the chocolate Chardonnay. You had some work and input on that barrel, but when we got to tasting the barrels, the red barrels, there was upwards of 30 some barrels that we tasted, and then we selected on 25 that we actually took out samples and tasted and retasted, and you chose. This is one of the barrels that you chose.
Yes,
so
this was definitely one of my top choices. I was very confident with this choice when I tasted it, and it really rocked my palate. And I instantly thought when I tasted it that it would be a great wine to start my line of wines with because it will age phenomenally throughout time. So it'd be really cool to start off.
correct. So open the bottle. Let's open that bottle and see. So this bottle is actually from Dry Creek. Dry Creek. So interestingly enough, today we've tasted a whole bunch of wine which is from Alexander Valley. Dry Creek is a sub-appellation of Alexander Valley. So there's Sonoma County, Alexander Valley, and then in that you have Russian River, you have Sonoma Coast, you have Dry Creek, you have Chalk Hill, all these different sub-appellations in Sonoma, and Dry Creek is one of them. This is the Dry Creek Cabernet Sauvignon, comes from a very nice vineyard that we've been working with for many years, about 5-6 years that we've been working with this vineyard. And Jesse, I don't know why, I'm sure once we taste it we'll find out, but you chose one of the older barrels.
Yeah.
It's a 2015, right? If
Yes.
memory serves me right. It's a 2015. You wanted, there was somehow, with the big style of the wine, the big fruit, you wanted that oak, which was more oak, so you had an even ratio, if I could say that, of oak, dense, dark fruit, right?
So I wanted something that, if I was going to bring it to the store, that would also kind of represent me as my first
Got
wine.
a big bodybuilder
So
muscle.
I felt like this is big energy, but also deep and complex when you get to know it. So when I feel like this is going to be a thinker wine. It's not just going to be a very simple.
This is going to be a wine, I said, still Kiddush Friday night, sparkling white rosé, then through the meal. But this is going to keep on changing as you sit your meal. This is going to keep on evolving and getting a bigger, more complex wine. That's what I think.
All right, let's do a pour. Very exciting. Wow, thank you so much. Got a beautiful color on it. Love it.
Certain things I could take credit for, but I have to say this packaging and the label and everything. I know you tried pulling off old and new, the store and fun.
I like that I tried to make it a chateau with the vines.
Yeah, you did an amazing job.
Thank
but
you
this
so
is
much.
now it's interesting because I'm getting two things jumping at me. I'm getting the fruit and I'm getting actually both. Getting both sides of it coming at me.
The fruit and the cedar. It's like a really nice cigar box.
Cigar box and like deep forest. It's not like just, it's like dense pine.
Yeah. It's really nice. Even right out. It's really good. Even right out. It's juicy.
Honestly, I say I'm a fan of a decanter. Decanter really does the work in opening the wine. But what I enjoy so much more is tasting it again and again and again and see how it really evolves in your glass.
Because then you get the different flavor profiles.
The tannin, it's a bomb. All these tannins and the dark fruit. But as it opens up, you're going to get more of the ripe fruit, more of the red fruit, more of the cherries, more of that coming through it. So it's really, it's taking you through this, I don't want to say, it's taking you through this walk, this forest, where as you walk and walk, it's another layer, another layer, another layer. That's one of the nice things or amazing things about wine.
For the long oaking period it has on it, It's not very aggressive. It's really,
No, I
really
think you
nice.
picked more neutral oak.
It's
So it
very
wasn't
neutral
new oak, because new oak would be too overpowering.
Would be
It was
too
more
over.
neutral oak. So sitting all that many years, I like poking fun at it. You don't get splinters.
Definitely don't get splinters on this. It worked. The barrels worked really well, and just did a charm to this wine and grape. The finish is already incredibly
See the change
jammy.
already?
It's jammy, lots of black cherry, black currant, but it's rich. It's
And it's
really
developing.
good.
You're getting more of the fruit towards the finish, but then you're getting that oak
That
just
oak comes
continues,
lingering
just goes
in, that
lingering
just
in.
keeps under, like right under it.
Jesse, you picked a good barrel. You did a good job. Okay, winemaker
Thank
Jesse here
you.
today. Jesse, I have to tell you, I'm a little offended. I'm looking at the bottle. It's a Herzog bottle, but it doesn't say any Herzog on it. Like, what happened to mine? Need chopped liver now? All of a sudden,
no.
it's Chateau Schechtman. What's going on?
We got the Oxnard right over here for them. We got it right over here.
But honestly, Jesse, I know it's your name. The wine is great.
Thank you.
You did a good job.
Thank you.
Proud. You should be proud of putting
I'm
your name.
extremely
But tell
proud.
us a little bit. What were you thinking? Why did you decide to do it and use your name actually on it?
So I was having trouble finding names, honestly, and I thought, you know what? Why not use mine? I like my last name. I like Schechtman. You know, the root word is shochet, butcher. So I have, meat, wine works together. And also, I love French wines. I love the idea of chateaus. And I just sometimes get this feeling that mashkas, even though we don't make wine, it feels like a little chateau over on 55th and 13th. It's just, it's my chateau.
Exactly, with all the clips and everything you do there, all that fun. It's
All the
like,
fun that we have.
It's definitely a home.
Yeah, it's a community.
And a home, it should be
it's
your
a home,
chateau,
and
right?
it feels like a community garden with all the people that come and visit and help me out and drink and talk wine with
Very
me.
colorful place.
Yeah, very colorful place. So I just liked the way Chateau Schechtman flowed, and I liked having it look like a French vineyard on 55th. So I love it. I love the label.
Wine.
But the
Great
wine
label,
is
great wine, but back to
incredible.
the wine.
Yeah.
That lingering finish.
I didn't even take a
spectacular.
sip just yet, and it's still, I
still
still
lingering,
have
didn't
the
it? Still lingering,
oak
the
and
lingering
the
finish.
blackberry. I really enjoy this.
Jesse, l'chaim.
I am. This
Enjoy.
is so
To
exciting.
all of you tasting the wine out there, compliment Jesse. You did a good job.
And to all my fans out there, all you guys who have been supporting me since day one, who have helped me make this happen, you guys are gonna love this wine. For those strong muscle cab lovers, this is for you. This is the one for the cellar and one to enjoy for all the chagim. So thanks to you guys as well, and see you at the store.
L'chaim. Ksiva v'chasim.